Now, I've been going in hard recently on Lauren Boebert. I've been trying to go in and get 2 handfuls of truth on the situation, and we'll just go ahead and drop the facade. But at the end of the day, man, I don't want her to lose her job. I don't want her to get kicked out of Congress. I don't want her to be excised from society. I just think that, probably the appropriate action was, taken out here, and they were causing a ruckus, and they were just making a big sexual act about an all-ages Beetlejuice performance. Okay, you're vaping in a theater. Did you not expect to get thrown out, especially when there's cameras all around the place, and you were asked politely to just calm it down the first time, and then you just acted like a stroppy 16-year-old, flipping off the ushers on the way out the door and then skipping and trouncing around outside? Yeah, you probably deserve the castigation that you got, and then for the white knights that are out there, I'll go ahead and give them their 10 lashes in the situation. But no, it's all done and dusted. She ended up responding exactly the way that you would anticipate an entitled 304 would, and well, everybody could just go ahead and take a look at her record and go, wow, okay, yeah, maybe she's a bit of a blowhard, pause, in front of the camera, and we could probably do better when it comes to representatives, but that's for the voters to decide, okay? I don't want anybody to be removed from their job or just, excused from polite society just because they were doing some wild stuff in a theater. It's different, man. Imagine that. There's different tiers to this stuff. So when I seen this story, it's like Denver DA declines charges against Lauren Boebert for inappropriate behavior during Beetlejuice date. Well, yeah, of course. I don't even know what you charge her with. Indecent. It wasn't really indecent exposure because it was mostly over the shirt, okay, and it was, through the pants on her end, and vaping inside. I don't really know if that's against the law because Colorado's kind of lax when it comes to having smoke in the air, but don't know about vape. You might have ended up running afoul of the theater themselves. You might be barred from re-entry to that, but being a Karen, I don't really know if that's charge worthy. So yeah, of course, this was the correct decision. Once again, Denver officials admonished Representative Lauren Boebert on Tuesday for inappropriate behavior during a recent theater performance of Beetlejuice, but declined to press charges against a Colorado Republican for getting handsy with her date and vaping. Yeah, exactly. You can go ahead and make fun of her, and God knows I certainly have and plan to continue to do. But criminal charges, like, we know that the DOJ is being weaponized, and we know that there's a double standard when it comes to conservatives being tried in the legal system. It's just, what would you charge her with? It doesn't make any sense. Or you could just be like Trump and they'll just go ahead and invent some charges for it. Anyways, while Congresswoman Boebert's conduct in the theater was clearly inappropriate and disrespectful, I agree, we concluded that it doesn't warrant a criminal prosecution. Yeah, exactly. That's a bit ridiculous. Matthew Jablow, a spokesperson... his name's you're talking about this shit and your last name's Jablow? Come on, man. Spokesperson told the Denver District Attorney's Office... Oh, it told the Post. Okay. He works with, the Denver DA. Makes sense. Boebert, 36, was caught on camera allegedly groping Aspen bar owner Quinn Gallagher's crotch while he fondled her breasts during a family-friendly performance of Beetlejuice, a musical at the Temple Honley Bell Theater on September 10th. Yeah, and then just recently, over the past week, that comes out, so... That's the only thing that I'm unsure about, and it's like, why did it take you guys so long in order to figure this stuff out? Seems a little weird. But yeah, the hard-right politician, sort of. But they just want to use hard-right for pun purposes, I would imagine. Accused by theater employees of vaping, singing, and recording with her phone and causing a disturbance, prompting the ushers to boot her and Gallagher from the show. Yeah, exactly. That should have been the end of it. Well, unless, of course, you wanted to release the footage and it's like, wow, she's doing that kind of shit that's out there. That's kind of fucking wild. But outside of that, man, that should have been about the end of it. And then, of course, you have to have probably the biggest hypocrite in all of media. If you want to call yourself the king of media, Howie, king of hypocritical media. But maybe he thinks he has a personal vested interest in this issue because which performance did Lauren Boebert go and see? I had Beetlejuice up on stage, Robin. And there were tits involved. Boo! If this was back in the 90s, Robin, this would be right up my alley. Boo! See if that Lauren chick can come by the studio. I got a seat for her to sit on. It'll be a lot of fun, Robin. Have Jackie tell some one-liners, and every time that she chuckles, we'll just increase the intensity. Howard Stern rips Lauren Boebert as a disgrace to this country after Beetlejuice grope date debacle. How fucking far has this old, withered Q-tip fucking fallen? Jesus Christ. Howard Stern slammed embattled pause. That would mean so much different if he was actually the shock jock that he is still labeled as, or is he just now basically the old Jewish grandma who is down there just kvetching about everything that Republicans do as a disgrace to the country in a graphic takedown of the firebrand congresswoman over the steamy Beetlejuice date night. Yeah, again, if you want to go for Beetlejuice incident to Beetlejuice incident, I would just go ahead and, press pause on this attack there, Howie. Caller to the SiriusXM show, Howard Stern show, asked the Shock Jock Monday to share his thoughts on the infamous incident that got Boebert booted from the Denver theater. Lauren Boebert is a disgrace to the country. Forget the politics. She's in a titty dress. Very nice dress, Robin. She's with some dude. Looks like she's obviously vaping, and that she looks like she might be grabbing his penis during the Beetlejuice. I wonder if it's circumcised, Robin. Is Beetlejuice a sexy play? Oh, okay. Yeah, Robin quivers. No, I can barely do a Howie impression. I can't do, the over the top, oh, Howard, for Robin quivers. But, you go ahead and fill in the blanks. It's a very erotic play, evidently. I remember the movie. There was nothing sexy about it. There are so many vectors of attack you could have went on that, and you just went with the basic bitch line. Come on, man. Is this even the same guy? For everybody who's talking about the body double when it comes to John Fetterman, are we not entirely sure that this isn't Harry Stern? Like, what the fuck are we doing? The 69-nice-year-old broadcaster joked that Boebert was fun, but ripped her for being a liar after she initially denied that she vaped during the musical. There's so many things. There's so many things you could go with on that one. She's smoking in the theater and she can't remember. I thought Republicans were against pot. You could have went with that, but no. You took the least fun approach vector possible. The fuck, man? I don't know what's going on in Colorado, he said. They are. They're just dumb people in Colorado that vote for your chosen party. The fuck is going on? How do you elect someone like her? I mean, how did she win an election? How does a woman like that win an election? There's certain standards. Once you're caught lying like that, goodbye. I mean, bro, do we need to go ahead and, take a look in your history? This is the same guy who ran for president and also for governor of New York. Like, what the fuck? And he has the audacity to call out, the morals and ethics of Congress people. While he's a dyed-in-the-wall Democrat. Holy fuck, man. This is, we ain't talking about practice. We talking about Howard fucking Stern. Jesus. Former NBC Universal honcho Mike Sington posted the audio shared by Mediaite of the colorful exchange. You know what? I actually got to be fair to Howie on that one, because that right there is a titty dress. Holy fuck. Even from, the bird's eye view of that, you can definitely see the two things right in the center of the frame. Holy shit. That's some good work. Howard Stern spends 4 minutes absolutely destroying lowering Boebert. Warning, do not play in front of children. But yeah, Boebert and her date, Aspen Bar co-owner Quinn Gallagher, were kicked out of the family performance in Denver's Buell Theater September 10th. Plume of vape smoke, probably not the only thing she blew that night, but footage also showed the mom of four groping his crotch mid-show. Yeah, she was definitely getting a handful. There she is in a bunch of blurry stills as well, and he was just making sure that she didn't have, early signs of breast cancer. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of a cure, by the way. So yeah, Howard being a hypocrite. What is this, a day that ends in Y? Like, he hasn't been fucking relevant at all since Artie Lang dozed off that show. So kind of par for the course for him. So, I thought that this was going to be an entirely in defense of Lauren Boebert. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and fix my trad cuck white knight shield for a second. But then I seen this other article that popped up, and it's like, oh my fucking god, man. Like, she really knows how to pick them, huh? Just these absolute blue-pilled fucking simps, bro. Representative Lauren Boebert's estranged husband. The guy that she filed divorce from. Oh, okay, cool. Takes blame for putting her through devastating divorce. Oh! There's a reason you're divorced, you fucking idiot. Vaping representative Lauren Boebert's estranged husband is begging people to give her a chance after her Beetlejuice date night. Probably just heard that she ditched the guy that she more than likely left you for, so you're thinking that you're going to have a chance. We can rebuild our family, trust me. I'm just going to be a better man. We're going to go to church more often, and God damn it, dude. The firebrand congresswoman had already blamed her public and difficult divorce for the behavior. Yes, of course, because taking responsibility for your actions. It's like, yeah, we got a bit handsy. It's probably not great. I don't know, vaping inside of the theater. Yeah, we were definitely feeling ourselves that night and each other. So, yeah, my mistake. My bad. And, yeah, won't do that one again. My bad. Sorry, my mistake. But no. Oh, I'm just going through like a real tough time. And it's like everything got blown out of proportion. And I won't be seeing him again. Classic bitch behavior, bro. It doesn't matter if she has an R or a D at the end of her name, it's still going to end up being the same bitch tactics at the fucking end of the day. On Monday, her now estranged husband of 18 years. They haven't been divorced for 18 years. It's just they were together for 18 years and she decided, "Oh, I got all this clout in not Hollywood. I'm sure that she'll eventually try to get there, but she'll just find herself on a casting couch." But no. In Washington D.C., surrounded by a bunch of dudes, and then all of a sudden, "Oh, I can get all of this attention. Oh my god, and definitely I can make that exponentially go up if I'm single as well. All right, deuces, already got my 4 kids out of you. All right, adios." Yeah, Jayson agreed while taking full responsibility for the breakdown of our marriage. Oh my god, you were married to a thought. Like, these aren't new behaviors, okay? This was probably latent hoe activity that she had displayed throughout the marriage, and he's out there just trying to man up and re-wife these hoes. What the fuck are you doing, bro? She's not coming back. And if she is coming back, if you take her back right now, she's not gonna have any fucking respect for you. Like, what the hell are you doing, bro? I was unfaithful to Lauren in so many ways. Did you fuck bitches? I highly doubt it, bro. You were too busy trying to run the bar that she deserted you from in order to raise her own public standing. He wrote on Facebook asking people to show grace and mercy towards Lauren in his troubling season. Oh, in this troubling season. What a fucking bitch. I don't even know this guy and I want a divorce from him. Jayson Boebert's mea culpa addressed the people of Colorado's 3rd District and across the nation in response to the deep concerns circulating about his ex. Oh my god. Watching this attack against Lauren, I feel that people should know the truth of our broken marriage and burden as she's carried for too long. Ugh. Alright, somebody bring Howie back in here for a second, because this is getting so fucking maudlin. Describing his soon-to-be ex as having an exceptional wife, mother, and now grandmother. Yeah, she's a 36-year-old grandmother because, you know, somebody who gets knocked up at 18 years old passes on whore genes. Jayson wrote that Boebert has provided me with love, support, and honored me through every misstep. Fucking Jesus, bro. I hate this guy. I hate him so much. Her strengths were always used to cover my weaknesses. Throughout our 20 years together, she has been my rock, my friend, my father, my confidant. Oh my Christ. You know, if you're quoting 50 Cent to bitches, you've already lost. Her unwavering commitment. Oh my God, just get to the point where it's like, yeah, she was just a trifling hoe, and she was trying to take advantage of her last few marketable years on the sexual marketplace. Okay. Like, how do you look at your ex just getting, you know, felt up after those titties that you probably bought for, or getting, you know, touched by another dude and just go, "No, man, this is all my fault. I take full responsibility for my actions, and I deeply regret the choices that led to the breakdown of our marriage. I was unfaithful to Lauren in so many ways." Yo, if you were getting mad box like that, she would still be sticking around. So just fucking stop it already, bro. You're a big giant dude. That hairline might be a little bit sus. And as the Texans say, he's all hat, no cattle. Like, you built up your entire business around your moderately attractive wife. She might have been bad bitch back in the cut, but come on now, it's fine. Probably a Colorado 7, but, you know, when she's put around better scenery, she probably falls back to that mid-range as usual. But no, you have that open carry saloon or whatever the fuck it was called, where you have these somewhat attractive MILFs walking around with open carry, and that's your entire gimmick. You put that bitch on a pedestal, you ended up paying the price, and now you're trying to simp your way back into the drawers for one final fucking pump. Like, just stop it already. You're as pathetic as Howard Stern, who I thought would end up bearing the brunt of this damage, but you never know what you're gonna get. Fuck, whenever I decide to record a video on a topic, half of the time I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. All I know is that Lauren Boebert's a hoe, her ex is a simp, and Howard Stern is still a bitch. So with all that said, I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.